Hey guys, how's everybody doing today? Oh my goodness gracious, it's Monday, MAMMAL Monday. I don't know, I just thought about it. I was like, we've got to be getting close to those dang things. And I'm going to go about it differently this time. I've got many different ideas. Me and the wonderful duck, we're doing it up with a little bit of ginger tea for the day. Extra ginger, because I like things spicy up in here. I like it spicy. That's the way it should be, right? If it's not a little bit of kick, you know, it's just not worth it. It needs to have a little juice in the engine. That's what I'm feeling. So we've got Planet Crafter. It took a little longer. I thought this weekend that we would maybe get some of it done, but as you can see what happened, things didn't happen like that. Now, did they? They just didn't happen. And that's okay, because a little bit more time in here is all right. We put a lot of time into it, and the ideas of where we're going to go next, I mean, I just don't know. I'm thinking, I'm siding with probably Astro Colony, which will take us probably an Astro Colony or maybe Small Island Survive the Wilds. I have such a weak spot for Grounded. Such a weak spot for Grounded that I've been wanting to try Small Man Survive the Wilds. So there's that option. There's also Occupy Mars, the game, which is another big one. Astro Colony, we already talked about. Of course, Honeycomb, we're going to have to wait for that. And then the other big one is Tectonica and Foundry. Tectonica is out, Foundry is not. So those are some options on where we're thinking about going. There's also Void Train, but that is mixed right now. And I do trust Steam reviews. Almost every time I'm like, oh, it can't be that bad. And then I find out it's that bad when it's mixed or negative. If it's negative, then the game is abysmal, because I feel like Steam gives it a little bit of a curve. Maybe that's just me. Clamfolk is the other option. I'm going to put that, you know what, I'm going to put that on my 5 list on, get on there. Get on the 5 list right there. Come on, Numslock. Don't kill me. There we go. So I'm going to put that up there. That's another option. And the other one was V Rising. I'd heard many good things about that too. So I'll probably put that up there. So right now we're looking at Astro Colony, Small Land, Occupy Mars, Clanfolk, or V Rising. That's the list. You pick from it. You tell me what you guys want to see, and that's kind of what we're going to go with. So shish kabang. Let's get right into this. Let's do it up. Planet Crafter time, people. It's ready to rock. I'm going to go all crazy today. I am not stopping until we make tons of these little droids. We need to get stuff functioning, and if I have to wait for T2, whatever, it's okay. At this point, I need to get moving. I just need to. And we need water right away, so let's grab a little bit of water. Let's get that going, and I'm going to get this filling here. I don't think I've got this supplying, so let's get that rocking. So I want it to supply, of course, water. That's good. And this one right here, we want you to supply thy water. And go back down here. Oh my God, I'm falling. Okay, there we go. We're okay. We're okay. We're all right, everybody. We're all right. Let's get this positioned correctly. Now, are you guys having a good day? I mean, how have you been? Tell me, what happened in your day? I'm here to listen. I'm here to know how you're doing. Here we go. We've got that massive area of those trees. Gosh, these are one of my favorite trees, I think, in the game. Just because of the wonderful... I just like the way it looks. It looks just amazing. All right, let's get on up. We should have massive amounts of each different thing. What I want to do is, since we've got this going, I should just run the super alloys and maximize those out, because I'm sure we'll need them. But first, what we're going to do is I'm going to get these outsides going. We could do these food farms. I mean, I did make them. I realized that, to be honest, I don't know how much sense it means to make food. It would be an absolute abysmal amount. And we have enough food, but if you wanted to prioritize food and then ship it out and have multiple different rocket systems, we could do that, or we could work on the infrastructure of that. So for the time being, we're going to put this larvae back. until we figure out what we want to do here. And then onto the chips. Okay, so let's grab these out of here. I am working on these chips. Actually, right there, I'm working on the droids. We're gonna make as many of these as we can. And it looks like we're already out of something. So rocket engines. Have enough of the rocket engines. The circuits. Okay, so we just need circuits at this point. There we go. And then the bioplastic is going to be, that's going to be very useful. Bioplastic. You guys been doing good? I know it's Monday, but you don't have to be scared of it, okay? You don't have to be scared of Monday. It's going to be over, and then you'll be able to get on to Tuesday. And think about it. If you can make Monday the best day of the week, every other day is going to be easy. That's how I look at it. I don't know about you. And then supplying, this should supply all of those materials. Robots should be getting there. Okay, I'm just going to take them out for the robots. I'm going to put them over here. Get those chips really going here. And they're using up a huge amount of everything. But the bioplastic, I need to find out where we put that. Where are you, bioplastic? There's methane, bark, nitrogen. I've got to get my bearings on the whole new setup here. Bioplastic. Okay, here it is. So I think that's it for the chips. Okay. And I'm going to put these in here because the robots look like they're busy. And then at this moment, we should be able to make the robots. Assuming that we have enough here. There we go. And get these drones going. Each one of these sections. And this should really speed up things. I hope they speed up stuff. Maximizing what we have out there. There we go. That should be enough droids, doubling it. It's going to be a huge amount. Huge amount. Perfect. Okay. Let's grab these out. I don't think... let's just see what that does. Let's see what that does. Might be sufficient enough. Popping this one in there. Now they're all out, flying around. Good. Okay, now we need to work on our... hopefully our miners are close here. We also have that tree of life now that just opened up last time. There it is. And it's going to need silk, which is, of course, something we haven't really worked on. I haven't worked on the silkworm either. And to make that, I guess we're going to have to build that. I didn't really want to build that. I didn't want to go that route, but I guess we're going to have to. So let's see here. Let's look what it takes to make the silkworm. And for those, oops, over here. The silkworm is just uncommon larvae, bacteria, and fertilizer. Okay, so not too hard. Look like we used all of that. Man, I guess it makes sense to just do these, but I have to put it outside. Yeah, let's go get the uncommon ones then. While we're at it, we'll get those, and oop, I left them in here. Let's get those out. Bioplastic, I'll put here. And our food, eat a little bit, put that there. And then continue making food. There we go. And then 2 places here. This is sell food. So this should be supplying it. If that works. This one is demanding food. See, I think I've got that right. This demands it, right? And this one is going to supply it. There we go. So hopefully once they move together, they should work like that, I think. Once this fills up, we'll be able to grab what we need out of here. This one we'll be able to sell. That will take it on over here. And we should have this set up. So at least we're getting some tokens. This should be demand. Demand that. And then I should be able to be demanding. Oh, no. Oh, demand. There we go. That should fill those up. And then we're just looking for uncommon now for these silkworms. Wowza. Look at all the little bees. It's crazy to have this jungle. Just crazy. Alright, so just looking for some larvae. Let's see where they might be. Oh goodness. Let me shut off my thing here, guys. I apologize. Oopsies. I didn't have the phone shut off. I know, I broke my cardinal rule. Don't hate me. Please don't hate me. I should have had it off. Okay. I need to find some of the uncommon larvae. I thought I would have seen these pop up. Interesting that they're nowhere around. Like when you look for something, it's there, and other times you're not. Having all these extra robots is really nice, though. We need to make sure that they're working anyway, so I might as well go out, and as I turn on all of these miners, getting them functioning right. We're pretty much close to the end as it is, so I think with all those extra ones we should be fine. I know people said T3, but there isn't enough things to unlock that I could see that, or T2 drones that you would need. I mean, I've already got the gist of most of the stuff, so I mean, I guess maybe if that last one has a crazy run out. Okay, so it's already supplying all of that. So we must just be maximized on it. Oh, there's one right there. Yes, there's an uncommon. Perfect. So we've got that one going. I wanted to check out these trees out here. Remember when we put this tree thing out? Holy. Whoa. That's a lot of trees. Okay, that was way more than what I thought it was going to do. Uncommon. Perfect. That's collecting these things is kind of fun. That's kind of cool to put it into the mist. I was hoping that it had that kind of effect, and it makes it spooky. I like it. Common. Alright, so let's make sure these mines are going right. These T2s. And they're not. Okay, so they need to be supplying that. And well, all of them. So the iron, titanium, and aluminum. And of course the cobalt. I don't think they get iridium out here. I don't think so. So I think we should be fine supplying that. There we go. And sulfur. We got everything on there, didn't we? Yeah, good. We did it. We did it. It's so crazy that that one thing did all of this. Wowza. Can't even find where I put it. There it is. That's amazing. This sucker is huge. So this is what it did for this, which is incredible. Let's make sure it's supplying the other area. Iridium factory here. This one should be doing each different one. It looks good. Even some of those trees made their way into here. That T3 is a... man, it's a monster. Monster. Oh, we did a gas extractor T2. Oh, nice. Oh, that's going to be so cool. Alright. Wowza. Oh my god, look at the trees. Look at the green that it brought here. We really changed the scope of this land. Wow, I am shocked by how much these T3s are something else. Wowza. Oh my gosh, that is so amazing. So amazing. That is so amazing. Okay. Is it too loud, the volume? How is it, guys? Seems like it's a little high. I'm gonna bring it down just a tad here. There we go. Now it's positioned kind of where I like it. Alright, and we're off again. Looking for those uncommon ones. We only have found 2 so far. Interesting. They've got to be around here somewhere. Oh, that's a Carmlin guy. I feel like there might not be popping up. They're scared of me. Which they shouldn't be. But at least we've brought this wonderful forestry to the area. That's a common. Goodness gracious. Give me uncommon. I need the uncommon. Might have to let the game load in some of these. Oh, give me an uncommon one. I know you're around here. Uncommon. Uncommon. I need you, uncommon. What the heck are you doing down here? You're common. How about you? No. They're hiding from me. Well, it's definitely beautiful. It's really coming together. I love the forest over here. These ones. And these two. What the... Holy macaroni? Jack is raiding with a party of 3. Well, Jack, how are you doing today? Goodness gracious. I hope you're having an absolute fantastic day. I'm just trying to find uncommons here. We're on the hunt. The caterpillar hunt. As we look for them. Holy smokes, well, hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. Surviving, just partly not feeling like stream today for some reason. Oh, well, why are you not feeling like streaming? Did something happen today, or just feeling an off mood on Monday? Sometimes I feel in an off mood. I have to be in a good mood right now. I've had no carbs. Oh, they're doing the keto. It's been rough. It's been rough. I miss my carbs. I missed carbs and pizza. And I made some fake pizza. That was good. Fake pizza was pretty good. I don't know if you guys have ever made pizza with eggs, but it's interesting. It doesn't take too much. It's called cloud pizza. It's actually really good. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it was a pizza crust, but I did it. It's quite amazing. I'm a little bit of a chef. I'm kidding. I really actually love to cook. Like, I'm pretty hardcore. It's not an underestimate. If you asked anybody in my family, they'd be like, oh, Chase cooks nonstop, which I do. I like to cook a lot. I need an uncommon one. My gosh. Very difficult to find these right now, which is crazy because we're finding tons of larvae. Now, I think it's just wanting to finish up on what I have going at this point, but I don't want to start something new either. Okay, finishing up, starting something new. What exactly are you talking about? Like in real life? In game world? What type of thing are you working at? Or what are you getting bored of? I mean, is there some sort of middle that you can find? Or is it just kind of the whole thing where you're like, just not having as much fun as you thought you would have with the project? That you just don't want to get creative? Games you have going? Oh, I see. What games do you have going? What are you playing currently on your list? Uncommon, yes! That's what I'm talking about. High five! We're doing good now. One more. Actually, no, we can do a 3. I think we only need 3. Let's go in here. The heck? Is it leaking? I swear we should have paid the roofer more money. I swear we should have paid him more. This is exactly what happens. Try to do something cheap, it never works out. I tell you, I'm not giving him any tip. I am not. Nope. There's 3 there. And then 3 of the bacteria. Bacteria! Where are you? There you are. Okay, that's all we need, right? Yes. Okay, so there we are. This one, this one, this one. Boom shakalaka. Alright. I'm making the right one, right? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna do that thing again. So yeah, tell me about this game that you're playing. I always like to know what everybody is playing. High five back. That's what I'm talking about. With the team. With the team. So, I'm thinking about quality-wise. Do you guys want more latency where the communication is more instantaneous? Or would you like to see a better quality stream? Because this is technically the best I can put out. I'm actually kind of breaking the bit rate right now. Until I become partner. Astro Colony, thankfully, resources gathering is starting to speed up. Minecraft is heavily modded, and I have to deal with forestry bees and genetic stuff, which takes forever. And just not really wanting to get into Technonica more till I finish one of the other games up. Well, it looks like you've got a full plate. I'd say you're doing a great job if you're playing that many games at the same time. Give yourself a pat on the back. That's a lot of stuff going on, buddy. Jesus. All right, 88%. Come on. So, my whole idea is to build the silk generator, because the silk generator, the water life collector needs it. And that's why we need it. That's it. You guys wanted to know the whole story? That was the whole story. Okay, so water bottle and oxygen. Let's come on over here. It's gonna grab a water. And I'm gonna come back over here. And where did we put the oxygen? Oh, yes, that's right. Well, that's kind of good because we had a lot of it. And there we go. With 1 zeolite. Where are you, zeolite? Get over here. No! We have no zeolite. Okay, it's okay. Everybody, don't panic. We're all okay. We're just going to float off until we find some. There's usually stuff floating somewhere. I need to find out where the zeolite is, too. That would be... I thought I had a lot of it, but apparently not. Apparently not. And... I think we could shoot these rockets off. Let's do it. Alright, we're going to push the button, because I'm pretty certain they're filled with food now. They should be. Let's see how they're doing. Let's see where they're at. Let me see. Okay, so they still got a little ways to go. Little ways to go. I thought it would be a little quicker process, but that's okay. The robots are working on their hard-earned stuff. Astro Colony. How good is Astro Colony? Because that's one of the games I was looking at doing. I really was. I was thinking about it. Gosh dang, I need some zeolite. I don't know where zeolite is either. I know there's this cave over here. But T2s, will they pull from that? Where the heck is the cave? It's around here somewhere. Like, is this a zeolite cave? I think it is, isn't it? Will a T2 work in here? I haven't tried it. It's kind of like Raft in space, but also have to build a small colony on the space station. You slowly build up. Oh, okay, that's cool. Alright, so let's just look around here. There it is, right there. So if I build a T2 in here, will it pick up zeolite? Let's go try that. Because we're going to need a production of that. Now, I know T3 will do it. We're not to T3 yet. So does the T2 miner grab this? What is this guy? Oh, he's coming. Let's go back down. We've got enough now to build our silk. Okay, perfect. 11 people in here. Jesus! Where's everybody coming from? Holy smokerinos. I remember when I used to stream and there was nobody in here. And some of those streams were bad. So that's good that nobody is ever going to see them. Unless they go through all the streams. Because some of them were really bad. They had technical problems. I'm glad nobody saw those. I should go back and find them and delete them. But, yeah, it was not good. And now, I need to start paying a staff or something. Because sometimes I have technical problems and I'm at a loss of what to do. I'd like to get better cutscenes. Zero Verse, you're amazing. You're the reason I started streaming more. Okay, let's put that puppy right there. And then now, supposed to make silk. Used to create silk material. So what do? Put silk in here? Okay, I'm missing a whole bunch of stuff. Might want to bump up the priority for drones when it comes to filling those rockets. David says, when you live stream, do you play 100 miles an hour compared to playthrough when you play at your own pace? Which one do you prefer? Well, I don't play games at all unless I live stream them. I have to micromanage my time really well. So I actually don't play any games unless I live stream them. So every time I'm playing a game, I'm live streaming it. And that way I can get out much more content. And also I'm a very proactive person, even though my friends are kind of say I'm overboard, as you should say. Jack says I dual PC stream, so issue come with territory. Jack says it gen silks every 200 seconds. 200 seconds! At this rate, it's gonna take flipping forever. That's gonna be 600 seconds. Or like, oh my gosh. Oh my god! 600 seconds? That's 10 minutes! Okay. Alright, let's play some tic-tac-toe. Okay, what are we gonna do? We're gonna play tic-tac-toe on the floor. Who's an O and who's an X? We need to get more robots. That's true. We could pump up the robot structure. How many more of these circuits do we got? Let's just go all crazy circuit. I mean, well, we need zeolites. See, that's the problem. And we need to figure out where we can, if we can actually pick up zeolite anywhere. I don't know what a T2 does. Does it extract zeolite or is zeolite found? Jack says, understand why I said you need 100 of them to keep a rocket filled. I think that they've done pretty good. I think it's just them getting the fill up. You know what I mean? Once they get these filled, I think they'll be able to produce, because they've already started to fill some of the stuff. And once they've got that filled, they'll stop and then move to the other thing. And so that's why I didn't really mess with the priority too much, because they'll eventually fill each different one. And then we've got like 80 of them in there, and then it doesn't take as long. That's my belief. We've also got quite a few more of them going here since we last time we did it. So let's build these once we get some zeolite. But we have to figure out where to get the zeolite. And does anybody know, does an ore extractor T2, is that able to get the zeolite? Or are we just picking up the zeolite, you know, like Granny in the garden? I mean, what's going on? You believe so? Well, okay. Well, that makes me feel a little bit better. A little bit better on, you know, super alloy. Let's grab that one. We're just gonna go around with this thing and then just try to, I don't know. Let's eat a little bit. There we go. And keep that on food. You go back to food. As soon as you get in more of those things, keep working. Yeah, T-Miner works on zeolite. Okay. So if I go over here then, I mean, I believe that's a zeolite cave. I guess technically I've never built a miner over there. It's kind of a far distance. Okay, I can understand why you want 100 now. But I think you can make 50 pretty proficient if you've got the storage maxed. Is that just me or is that a possibility? Hopefully it is. I'm going with that. Okay, here we are. Here's the wonderful area. So does that work here? Does this build? Yeah, it does. No crack. No way. Okay, I need to get this right on the edge. Right on the edge. I don't know. I'm going to make it easy for the robots to access it. There's T2. Then I want you to supply out. I'll just give it all, depending on whatever it picks up. Supply out each one of these things. And that. Osmium. I don't know if it's going to pick anything. And then, of course, the zeolite, which is there. I skip storage for fabric production. Fabric production. You skip storage for fabric production. What do you mean? What do you mean you skip storage? You mean you don't have any storage? What the heck's going on over there? How you supposed to shop? No storage. I like shopping around. Oh, goodness. This tea is pretty good. It's a spicy ginger kind. Yes, yes. It's not at your local retailer. It's at my homemade retailer. Oh, what? Heard something. Can you not make T3 yet? No, we cannot. We are at T2 level. Eventually we'll get to T3. I believe it's 13 PA. So we're close on the pressure. We haven't been really working on that. We've just been working on the other things. Right at this point, we need to actually get more zeolite because I think that's the only thing in our way of getting this out. I mean, the circuits we can keep making. Let me see here what we got here. Circuits, we're going to need bioplastic. And bioplastic, I think we have enough here just to make that pretty hardcore. Yeah, we can just keep running those numbers for a while. I'm feeling a little hungry. I'm gonna max my health because I hate running out. We got food that lasts us for days. So let's go keep building those. Let's do another 3 of them. Actually, let's do 6. 6 of them. Really maximize our production here. Crafters can pull from anything with an inventory. So you have a crafter pull right from the silk generator, which saves you robo's trips. Saves you robo trips. At least when it comes to making fabric. Oh, okay. I just had the whole thing pretty much automated. These ones, I'll just have it where they put them right here. Because I'd like to have the whole thing, so I just come through. You know, it's like Walmart. They refill the stocks. I don't have to do anything. And that's kind of what the vision is. The vision is the robots do all the hard work, and I sit back and eat Cheetos. And what's wrong with that? You know, Cheetos are delicious, and they should be eaten. Let's go to 4 of these. That's pretty good. 4 of these, and then 2 of those alloy rods. Where are they? What are we talking here? There's that. And what the heck? I mean, if we're gonna go all the way out there, might as well. Let's make 4 of them. So I need kind of double here. Let me go back in here. Get stuff back where it needs to be. So I'm gonna need 12. So another one of the osmiums. 12 of them. 1, 2, 3. 6. There's another one right there. And then 2 more of the rods. Actually, no, wait. 4 more. There. Should have enough now. How's your power doing? My power's doing really good. Okay? I didn't see your note right away. See, look at all this. We're doing very good. We're feeling grand. We're sitting at 15. We've got 5, see? Nothing, no worries. Nobody to laugh at us, okay? We're trying to do our best. Trying to do our best. I don't know why I always want to build those to begin with. Just it's jutting out there. Let's run off over here. I'm gonna go to this land over here and see what I can pull from that, because I want to somewhat diversify. Diversification. It's needed in Planet Crafter and investments. So that's the way you gotta do it. You gotta just keep investing out there and doing it. So I went to work today. Basically, this is my routine every day. Wake up, always make food. Usually I go She makes me wonderful food every day. Go to work, come home, work out, game for a few hours. Then, after that, work on side hustles. Then after that, usually watch a show, then meditate. That's pretty much my routine every day. I've been doing it for a while. Come on, this thing has got to melt. I swear to goodness, I'll come back here with a lighter and melt that sucker. Okay, so let's just see out here what we've got. I'm glad you're just checking. I'm glad. I think the latency, though, we've got to work on. I don't know what to do, though. Because we'll lose some quality if we go to that other thing. So what does a T2 do out here? It does iron? Who the hell wants iron? Zeolite, what are you doing out here? Good God, you're everywhere. Oh my goodness. How many hours does your day have? Oh, what is like my full routine? Well, I wake up every day between 5 and 5:30. So I get up 5:30. I make food, shower, do like basic stuff or whatever, you know, hygienic, clean, shave, do the whole thing. Then usually after that, I go to work. My work schedule is usually 8 to 10 hours, depending, you know, basically kind of around there, 8 to 10 hours. It depends. It could be more than 10 if it's something crazy happens, but usually I'm trying to get it around 8. And I'm a hybrid worker, so I can work from home. I can go in. I do stuff like that. Then once I get done with that, depending on it's 8 to 10, I come home and I work out, usually for like an hour, with my girl. We do a whole bunch of workout. We do like the kettle, all free weights, stuff like that. Do that. Then usually I take a shower. Boom. Then I get to see you guys. Yep. That's what happens. I come see you guys. Game for usually about 2 hours. Sometimes 2.5. Get done with that. Usually just before I see you guys though, I invest. So I invest the money of the day. Usually about $100 to $140 a day. I know. People are going to be like, what? I do. Yeah, I really do. I do about $100 to $140 a day. It could be $160 if there's a huge drop. If there's a huge drop in a stock or something like that, I'll triple invest in it. And I diversify like $10 increments into each different thing every single day. And so I invest 252 days out of the year because that's how many days are in the stock market. I get done with that. I play this game, or whatever game, usually for 2 hours. I get done with that. Then I work on the side hustle, hang out with my girl, watch a show, usually wind down, and then I usually meditate about 5 to 10 minutes before bed. And that's solely because my girl wanted me to start meditating. And that's what I'm doing. That's what I do. That's what I do. And then once I get done meditating, I go to bed. Every night, usually I'm in bed I always am in bed at 9:30, but I don't fall asleep sometimes until after 10. But I try to be in bed every night around 9:30 to 10 o'clock range. And that's my full night. That's Bliss's full day. Look at this wonderful area. Okay, so I guess I don't know where else to put the next T2. I wanted to put it somewhere. But yeah, it's my routine. So you guys can tell me what you think. Your average is $2 a day. I saw you pop that up there. I just didn't react right away. $2 a day? Yeah, I'm sure that you spend probably more just on pop or a drink or something like that. You know, there's something in your day that you're probably spending $2 on. Instead, you know, take that money and put it towards like your investment or whatever you do. It's a good way of doing it. And whatever you do, don't invest it in crypto. Until you really know what you're doing and you have an idea of how to invest in companies. First start with some regular established companies and then work yourself up. Crypto is a much different market space than regular. I don't buy drinks. I'm at home all day. Yeah, just figure out where you can find a little extra cash, and increase that $2 and start to figure out where can you put in a few more dollars each day, and do that, and then keep working on the whole thing. I suggest everybody to go out and to get any app that you can that kind of like checks, just figures out where you're spending your cash, right? It's a really easy thing. It just tells you where you're spending your cash. And then you can put budgets on if you want. Don't have to put budgets on it. You can just find out where you're spending your cash. Do that for a few months. Once you've done that, you can move on to the next thing. And I wonder if I put this thing out here, what happens? There's a little bit of zeolite here. What do we got here? Oh, nothing. Okay, never mind. For my household, like 60 to 70% is rent and bills. So yeah, I mean, that's a good thing. If you're tracking it already, that's great. If you're not tracking your cash, then there's a problem. Because there's probably way more money than you do. I have a lot of times people tell me things and stuff like that, and they say, well, I don't spend very much cash. And I'm like, oh, well, just let me look over your finances and we'll see where you spend your cash. And then when I do that, I find that they have a lot of money left over. In their mind, they don't, but they do. Everybody has a lot of money, left over and stuff. It's just like hours in a day. How does billionaires, how are they able to do all the stuff that they do in a day if we all have the same amount of hours? And once you kind of figure out that they've got the same amount of time, then you're like, okay, well, how were they able to do all this? And then once you figure out that their time management is down to a T, they're down to a T. They break out their day in increments. And that's the same thing with your money in your household. I think, though, you do need to have some fun. You can't live in a spreadsheet. You can't live like afraid to, I don't know if I can buy this one little thing once in a while. You got to treat yourself. But also be diligent with consistency, Jack says, I have like 300 to get through the next 2 weeks. I want to keep most of it, as you never know what's going to happen. Well, with anything, there's always going to be risk. I know that everybody really wants to get to the point where they don't want any risk in anything. And I wish that was a possibility, but it doesn't matter where you put your money. You could put it anywhere. There's always going to be some form of like risk. The big thing is if you have family and you have people that you're depending on, you also want to grow your wealth because something could happen to them. And that's why it makes it even more important to make sure that you are investing, because things do happen to people that you care about. You want to be able to take care of them. And there's tons of people that will tell you like where to like invest and stuff like that. Don't listen to them, because they're just going to tell you to invest in things that they are already invested in that make themselves money. And they look like a nice person and they look like they're on the internet and stuff like that. Listen to me, invest in a product that you care about, that you learn about, that you've looked over the things, that has made an annualized return over the year. That's your product right there. And that is what you want to invest in. But don't just go blindly out there. I have a lot of my friends that are on Robinhood. And they're like, oh, well, this is really good. Robinhood is trying to gamify you so that you will trade. That's the whole point of Robinhood. They want you to get into that idea of trading and, switching your money over and stuff like that. And I don't do that. I do not do the day trading. You could make some good money for a while. You could do some great money. Start making, you'll be like, oh my gosh, look at all the money I'm making day trading. And then what'll happen is you'll lose. You'll lose. And there is people that have made huge amounts of money. It depends on where you're looking at. If you can take a huge loss then day trading's great. I personally like more aggressive portfolios that you know will create amazing annualized returns and have good dividends. Some people would like to do even more risk, and they like to do day trading. And some people want all the risk in the world, and they'll go with crypto. And that is all the risk in the world, because there's 10,000 coins out there, probably even more. I don't know where we're going to put those. Where should we put them, guys? I guess I can put them up there, so we can maximize all of our top 5, because no matter what, our top 5 are going in here. We only got 2 right now. Are these these aren't even supplying. What do I have myself doing here? Crazy. I'm aiming for around a 6% yield. 6% yield. See, that's great. I mean, look at Jack. Jack is somebody who I don't know personally you that well, Jack. I'm getting to know you better every day. But personally, I get to know you. You seem like somebody who, you know, you started to get into it, started to learn it, and you went from there. And that's great. That's a great thing, because at least you started. I mean, think of how many people are out there that have never ever started investing anything. It doesn't matter if you've only invested a couple dollars a day. At least it's something. And that's the thing to actually care about. What am I missing here? Cobalt. At least you've invested something. Most people can't say they've invested anything. And that's the whole thing, is that continue to keep pushing forward and enjoying yourself, and make sure that you are able to get things that you also want. If you invest a whole bunch and you're putting good time in investing and a whole bunch of things, and you really have made some sacrifices, you also need to make sure that you give yourself that thing each year that you really want. Not the best of everything. I think people get that misconstrued. But let's see here. Where is that tree of life thing? There it is. So a super alloy. Each year, find that big, forever spending thing that you've been wanting. It can't be, of course, insane, because you want to continue to invest, but probably want to learn so I can teach the little one and get them started. That's great. I mean, that is really, really great. All right, so this is what we've been waiting for. This is it, guys. This is the tree of life. I can put this anywhere. I'm gonna just put this puppy, like, I don't know. Put it right here, maybe? I don't know how far out it needs to be. What does it do? Brings in this phytoplankton thing. It's interesting. Also, if anybody ever needs any help with something, I'm not going to be biased to tell you what you need to invest in. I will help you look in the right direction. You make the decision on how you feel. And I've had many people tell me that, but I am also scared because people don't do well when things are low, and that's when they sell. You ever hear people say, I had all my money in the stock market and I lost it all? Well, that's pretty impossible, because if they had that in an index fund, that means 500 companies failed, and then they all went bankrupt and filed bankruptcy, and they lost all their cash, and they couldn't get anything else. That's not what happened. What happened is they probably sold at a cheap amount that was way under what they paid for a stock. They didn't have the patience to wait for it to come up, and they sold it. And that can happen. But it doesn't have to happen. You can have what they call like diamond hands and wait. Jack says, me and my wife have funds stashed up to the side for trying to get things. Once the amount is hit, we have selected together what we want. See, that's a great thing. What I tell people is, if you have 2 incomes, right now I just have 1 income, and that's me, and my girl, she's working on her master's. You have 2 incomes. The amount that you could bring in, if you're putting it away, investing it every day, like we are, is unreal. It's unreal what you could do. Are these supplying stuff? Yeah, they are. Okay. They're supplying the main ones. I say we get rid of it. Get rid of these. and go with T2s, shouldn't we? I mean, they're gonna make a lot more. I think they should. That's just, I really do need aluminum, so I'm just gonna grab these. Got those down. And then we can keep these going too, I guess. Whatever kind of substance we need. Whatever, we'll keep them going. Over here, we're gonna supply these ones. Cobalt. I don't think we're picking up iridium here, but okay. Yeah, I won't even put it in there. I haven't seen any iridium in this spot. Aluminum, there we go. So has anybody, you know, have you guys invested in anything and had problems? I mean, I always wonder if people that are afraid of investing, if something happened to them, you know? One of the big things I'm really excited about is investing in games. That I can see a huge market for, especially crypto games. There I can start to see some sort of substantial thing that could form in the future, possibly. But again, we're going to have to see if that sort of thing happens. I don't want anybody to jump in thinking, okay, this is going to be it. One thing that does work is pretty good at tech. You can feel, I'm not going to tell you what tech company. Just look at any of the tech companies out there. Look at the annualized return. It's unreal. It's absolutely unreal what all of the tech companies have made over the last 10 years. And unless you think tech is going to hit a stalemate and go the other direction and we're going to become less tech savvy, you don't have to worry. All right, sort this. There we go. Get all that stuff out of there. Is it sorting everything? Should be sorting everything. Is it sorting pulsar? Should be. And then the other thing, it should be sourcing the osmium and the silk. Okay, I think that's sorting everything. Well, my portfolio, oh goodness. Line just came up to tell me it's updating. Well, my portfolio is still sitting at neutral so far, so I haven't really had problems yet. I'm glad to hear that. I really am glad to hear. Me and my girl are about to pass 15% on our investments that we started over a year ago. It's exciting. It really is. Super exciting and fun. I can't wait for it. I don't know. It's gonna... These are still not done growing? Really? Can we upgrade those yet? How the heck are these? Forget where I put those. Oh, that's food growers. Food grower T2, so that's what it was. Yeah, maybe we should just start going to the next ones. We could do it. We've got the stuff for it. They produce a lot of food outside. Let's grab the larvae. 4 of them. And then it looks like we can do 2. So just one of the fertilizers each. So 2 of them. Fertilizer is over here. So 2 of those, 2 of those. And then the other thing that we just need is 2 water bottles and 2 alloys. Okay. And come through here. And this one's over here. All right. What were you making here? Start to work on some alloys, buddy. We're going to need those. How many did we make on that bioplastic? I just wanted to... Oh, wow. Okay, so it made quite a few of them before it ran out. That's good. All right. We're going to get these... Actually, you know what? We should get seeds first. And the big thing that we wanted to make was the high-quality food, which takes... Let me just double-check. What was the high-quality food? That's beans. So I think we should just be making tons and tons of beans. Where are you, beans? Seeds, I think I put over on yonder here. So yeah, we'll get a few beans. And what do these do? Oh, sorry, I missed your message there, Jack. Kind of wish I didn't buy more of one real estate stock on Friday, though, as I could have lowered my cost per share today as it dropped by 0.06. But, meh, lessons learned. Well, I'm going to tell you, Jack, the best thing that you can do, and you know, if you don't agree, that's totally fine. But I day buy. So every single day I put some in. If it goes down more, I put in double, especially in a company that I believe in because I know it's going to come back. And if you buy every single day, small amounts. Remember, we're just talking about a few dollars a day. You don't have to go anything crazy. But if at $2, you buy a $2 share for $1.50, and then the next day it's $2.50, right? You're going to make a profit. Now, you don't know when the stock is going to go up and down, but if you buy every day small amounts, you're going to make a huge return. And you're going to also incur interest as it sits in there. You never know when it's going to go up and down. Nobody knows, except for people that have insider trading, and that's illegal. So nobody knows. Let's put it next to the heat, just because I think that the plants will like a little heat, especially at night. So there we go. Got that going. Oh my gosh, you get beehives with it? No flipping way. No flipping way. Okay, so I can put just one seed in there. No way, that is so awesome. Oh my gosh, so we should get a few bunch of gardens going now. That's cool. We can put a few right here on that. But yeah, just put in a few dollars a day. Keep buying it every single day. Get every single deal. Yes, that means that on some days you'll pay more. But if you let's say you double your investment when it goes down, if you really believe in it, if it's making a good annualized return, and remember, look at a return over the course of 10 years. All right, so I guess we don't need that many seeds now, do we? Here, I was thinking we needed tons of seeds. I'm sorry, guys. We need more of those uncommon ones, though. I have all these rare ones, and I'm wondering, what are the rare ones needed for? I guess it was for oxygen at that time. Jack says the stock has been bouncing between $3.80 and $4.90 for the last 13 years. Okay, so yeah, that doesn't sound like a really good annualized return. You want to look at over 10 years. I mean, if you're going to go the distance with something, right? If you're going to go the distance with a stock, you want it to have incurred a good annualized return over the course of 10 years. That's a good way of predicting, right? Doesn't matter how volatile and up and down it is, that's okay. People don't like volatility. They want it always going up, but that's not what's going to happen. It's just not the way stocks are, especially the ones you want to be in. 500%. Oh my gosh. That larvae is amazing. Let's go get that. Come on, guys, let's do this. We can make a bunch of these ones. These insect butter larvae, so sure, they're tough, but we'll get a whole bunch of these. So let's do these rare ones. It'll create tons of insects. And we'll insect the flipping world, right? So one of the biggest things we need, I already forgot. It's mutagen. Okay, nope. There we go. 5 of those, and then what was the other thing that we needed? I always forget on these ones. That's the best one, right? The rare. Yeah, and then fertilizer. Fertilizer is over here. Over here. I need to get... See, it's because I organized 3 different times. I should have just did it one time. All right, here we go. So now we just put one each in. Boom. This is really going to maximize our insects. Okay, we got those going now. I'm going to go look on those crops, guys. Let's see it. Okay, 24%. But that's so cool that it comes with the bee attachment. I love that. I like that. That is so cool. What's this guy? Common. Not worth it. Let's do a little drink here. And let's see how our food's doing. And we can also go pick our own. Get that working. These are still growing. Oh, eggplant's ready to go. Need these for wonderful amounts of... There we go. A little bit of picking. Maximize that in our sorter. Oh my gosh, that hasn't even went through here. Okay, so we need to make a little fertilizer. That's what we need it doing. I think our fertilizer was actually getting low, wasn't it? Oh, the robots haven't taken it out of here. We may need to build a few more. That's okay. We'll help them out. We'll help them out. You know, they've worked a hard day, I guess. No. You stop it right now. Do fertilizer. Okay. Get that out. We just have too much on us. I don't want to use any of it. Okay, this is getting old. We're just gonna need more robots. More. Just need more. There. So now that we're building that, we can fill this one up there. And then the squash got right there. And where did we have the beans? Here we go. Okay, so these should be about done, guys. Oh, that one didn't hit? Here I thought for sure we hit them. Did we not? We just hit that one. Oh, okay. Well, that sucks. So that's a 230. You know what I don't understand? How do you get the 500? Because that's what we wanted. Is it just by chance? Look at that. It didn't work again. I must be doing it too quickly. See, these ones did not work. You have to actually wait till it hits 1% before leaving. I knew I hit it, but I did it too fast, I guess. This is okay, though. Oh, it's a random chance. Okay. We'll keep working on this thing. Grabbing all of this. Fertilizer. Fertilizer's about max, too. Then we can start filling that up with the T2. Let's grab this guy out. Oh, goodness, come on. Give me the right one. I wanted the 500%. This will be good. Of course, that takes that. I don't know what I want to do here. Look at that. We can put it in there. The aquarium is a cool one, too. I haven't done that either. Animals will start to do 4%. We could get those going. Let's see where our terraform is at, guys. And we need to take that out. And it needs its own... it probably doesn't need its own locker. These take a while. Right now, I'm going to make it really simple. We'll eventually do more of the cool lockers. I should have probably not built all these and first built the drones. I mean, that would probably made more sense, but, you know, you don't know. All right, so silk is going to supply. All right, it's going to supply the silk. You are going to demand the silk. There we are. Put those in there. And let's see if these are done yet. There, I see them. What do you got for me? Yes! We did the 500%er. Yes! And we should have 300%. Okay, good. So this should really help our insects and stuff. And then for this, it's going to be 3 zeolites. Well, actually, technically, we need 4, don't we? Yeah, 4 zeolites. And then 4 of the fertilizer T2s, which should be over here. And I just need 1 more. I don't know what it's out of here. The fertilizer is taking what? Algae and sulfur. Okay, so either sulfur is out or algae is out. And algae I don't think is out. Let me see where I put that. Random chance. EPS estimated is 0.39. That's okay. Expected. What is the annualized return, Chad? Just take the item, put that in, and tell me what the annualized return was over the course of 10 years. And that's what you're going to see what it gets. Look at that point. See how it does. Okay, algae. Where the flipper? Oh, did we put that algae? There it is. Yeah, the algae's full. So the algae's full. Eggplant would be the only thing that... Oh, we're out of eggplant. Really? We went through all of those? Oh, that's crazy. Okay. So give me the T2. There we go. So we've got those done. And then the only thing now is just the bioplastic. We should have tons of that. So we'll do 4 of those. Well, gotta go for a bit. When I get back, need help figuring that out. Oh, yeah. Whatever you need. Whatever I do for a friend. All right, guys. It's time for us to start putting these wonderful, wonderful butterflies everywhere. And I think this area over here really deserves more. I mean, it's a lovely forest area. I see quite a few people in here, so don't be afraid to chat. Talk about whatever. It doesn't have to be about financing. I think we've talked about that enough. We can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. Say hi. You know, trust me, we will have wonderful amounts of time. Talk about anything. All right, let's put that one in there. And this one, we're gonna put that mega in there, the 500%. So those are 500. Wow, that's crazy. Just loving this. There we go. My world is full of butterflies. When I was little, I loved butterflies. I was like, the metamorphosis is so cool to me. And maybe that's why I thought that old classic movie Gremlins was like so creative. Like he must have had some sort of idea, the cocoon type system, coming up with that. It's cool. Let's see here. What can we do? Aquarium, I think, is next. We have not done those yet. Hopefully, first I think we just need to get the robots under control. We need to get the robots and making as many of them so that they can do all these tasks that they need to be doing. Once we get that done. They are not taking the pulsars out of here. So the only idea to me would mean... I don't know why they're not taking the pulsar out. I don't think we have full pulsar. To my knowledge. Pulsar. Yeah. Oh, that's why. Because it's not demanding it. That would make sense. And then the other one was iron. I think iron is full now. Let's see where she's at. She's there. Is she requesting it? Yes, you're requesting it. This is just my sorter box when I get real lazy. Okay, so it should be taking that. And then oxygen capsules. Right now we've been getting rid of oxygen. Osmium. Oxygen capsules. This thing should be taking them. So you should have the demand and you should be taking them. And then osmium, where are you? Jesus. I think they put that. That's os rods. There it is. Is it demanding it? Oh, that's full. That's why. Okay, well that makes sense then. Everything is working out. We need chips. That's enough T2. Knock it off. We need these things. Circuit boards. Hopefully we've got enough. I haven't put those back in there. The robots are working hardcore. And then they're going to take one chip each and then one engine. The engines are going to take the iridium rods, and we should have tons of those. I think. Let's go look at them. Yeah, see, we got quite a few. I'm feeling pretty, you know, pretty fab about that. Each one of those is going to need of that. They're going to need, for a rocket engine, just one. And then uranium is the problem. We need to find uranium. I mean, uranium is going to be running out sometime very soon. I could see that becoming a problem. Find a place that takes that. Does anybody know where the uranium spot is to mine? I mean, I've got a zeolite place, but uranium, I'm not for certain on where I'm putting that. I don't know. Let's get these worked first, though. All right, so let's take out all those. Those chips in there. Robots are busy. And fertilizer there. This rare larvae, I could, yeah, might as well. Might as just do it. Get these bugs out there into the open world. They deserve it, you know? I've been cooped up in here for so long. There we go. Oh, I didn't grab enough. One more of the mutagen. That's mushroom. Oh, we don't have any of that. Take those out. Give me mutagen. Or give me death. Mutagen! There we go. Okay. So that one's going now. That one needed that. And then we should have enough robots going now to... I should have enough stuff. I need more robots. That's the problem. Why is it not making these? Are we out of engines? I think we're out of engines. I knew it. I knew it! There we go. Okay, that's perfect. Now, I'm gonna go out there. I need to get wherever the uranium is. And that's gonna be kind of tough. Where would the uranium be? Does anybody know? I'm gonna look. I've been trying to figure that out for a while, and I should just... I'm gonna take a little hint at this point. Just to find where I'm going here. It says delivered in meteor vents, mined in uranium caves. Okay. Well, that would make sense. That's kind of already what I thought. It doesn't help me so much, but we only made 3 engines. And we ran out of uranium, so we have to go and make that. That's going to be the big thing. So 3 osmiums, sorry. Yeah, let's do 2 to start with, per se. What if we're gonna go out there? Nah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'll do 9. 9. That is 9, right? Yeah. 9 of them. 4 of the iridium. And then the last thing is... Actually, I need more than that. If I'm doing 3, I need 6. Oh, we don't have any super alloys. Put those on. Engines, I'll put back in there. How are we doing on the super alloy? Okay, we got enough. We can make that. I'm gonna need 3 of them. I'll wait for him to make these. In the meantime, I'm gonna go check on my plants. Oh, look at that. Okay, so it's taken a little time. It says 35%. Hydration's needed, okay. Sell food and a regular food. And let's see how those rockets are doing. Thing's almost done, so should have enough for the rod now. And if these can be fired off yet, goodness gracious. That's demanding it, but man, it's taking a while to fill up the food, isn't it? We need more beans. Wow, look at all these creatures out here. That's actually that uncommon one. Common I don't care about. Alright, let's go to these rods. We need three of them. So, rods. One more, come on. Perfect. All right, and then switch back and just do whatever, food. Okay, let's get, oh, I should eat. I should eat before I go. If I don't eat, I'll be paying for it. There. Bit of water. And we're off, okay? I see you guys in here. Don't be afraid to chit-chat. Say hi. Do something. You know? Tell me how everything is going on in your life. That's what we want to know. Me and the duck. We'll listen. He listens to me all the time. He's probably the best listener I've ever met. He never has a problem with it. Alright, so here is cave number 1, osmium. I need to find me some uranium. Hugely important. So I need to do that. Where would it be? Where would it be? I didn't look where, I just said where I could find it, but finding a uranium cave is going to be tough. But I do have an idea of where one might be. I just thought of something. I think I know where it is. I have an idea. I have a hunch. Should I open anything on this? Oh, it's got aluminum there. Aluminum's always good. I guess we could take those with me. Get rid of the box. Got rid of it. Move on over here in this direction. And I think I know where it's at. I think so. Maybe. We have to fly through, I think, this region. Oh, it's really dark in here. I can barely see. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. We'd have to find a uranium cave. I don't think you can build this in here. No. It has to be maybe in the opening, maybe. Because I know this was uranium. I thought it was. It's not letting me build it, so maybe you can't. Nope, it doesn't like it. I thought we saw something green. Okay, well, it doesn't like that option. So this can't be the cave. Unless it's in here somewhere. No, I'm not seeing any spots. Son of a cracker. I thought it might be that. It's not. Okay, so it's not that one. We're not out of, you know, not out of spots yet. We could find something. Just got to be very positive. Think in our minds and then shoot from there. Let's head on over to the other canyon. There was some wonderful things going on there. Everybody grab your sunblock. It gets kind of sunny. And I didn't see many insects yet. It's pretty dead over there. Kind of dead. There's a spaceship crashed and I don't know, things kind of went haywire. There's a very good possibility it's over in that region. So that's what I'm hoping. Dr. Monkey! Hello there! Good to see you. How have you been? I just met you recently. You were somewhat newer, unless you've been in here many times before, but I hadn't seen you until recent. It's good to see ya. What do we know? What's happening? Out here, I'd like to get more trees. Definite more trees. Whoa! These hills are huge. I was at least getting some grass out here. My goodness gracious. There it is. Here's the canyon. I'm hoping that this one spot is it. I really hope it is. Because if it's not it, well, then we're back to square one. Still don't know where the uranium cave is, but I'm hoping. I'm hoping. Pushing like crazy here. It takes a while to get out of here, doesn't it? Can I take a train? I want to build a train. Just get on it. Get a train pass. Good to see you too. You just streaming a bit late where I'm at. 1:20 a.m. right now. So it's sometimes just not in the sleep plan. Well, the thing is, it's just more important. I want you to get your sleep. I mean, if anybody ever, you know, subject to not having enough sleep, sleep is important for you. You know, that's one of the biggest things that you can do for yourself. They found out that if people just got good sleep, that was one of the biggest, most beneficial things that they could do for their body. Not having good sleep is like major. Now, am I a doctor? No. Oh, I could turn into one. Dr. Bliss here. And I'm free. Yeah, I don't charge you anything. Nope. Nothing on your insurance. Except for on holidays. No. But, no, sleep is really, really great. I mean, it's an awesome thing for you. And people just all the time, they just don't give it. Oh, wait. We can build it in here. Okay, it's iridium. Son of a cracker. Well, this is good. I mean, at least this is an iridium spot, and there's tons of it in here. But that's not what we wanted. We already have iridium. I need to find... I don't need to pay my my doctor here, too. That's amazing. Yeah, my doctor is always really expensive, like $144 an hour. Sometimes they charge me $200, and I said, why did you charge me $200? All you did was say hi for 5 minutes. And they said, well, we actually pay by the visit, not by the time. And I said, oh, really? So the $144 an hour, I don't even get an hour? And they said, no, you get 5 minutes for $270. And I said, you've got to be kidding me. And I never went back there ever again. Because who the heck pays $270 for a doctor? Apparently lots of people. It's ridiculous. Okay, do I look like I'm made of money? I'm not made of money yet. I'm not even that rich yet. I'm going to be a multi-millionaire. But I'm not there yet. And that's the good thing about it. Just keep looking ahead. Everybody can make it. And then we won't have to pay. We won't even have to worry about doctors. We'll just have a doctor follow us around. I'll just call him up and be like, Tom, get over here. This hurts or something. Susan, I don't know what happened, but I have a rash. Something like that. Holy crap. I didn't see this thing before. Wow. We would be broke by now. I sat in hospital for 11 hours. 11 hours? I don't know where you live, Dr. Monkey, but if you were in a hospital for 11 hours down here, that would cost you about 10 grand. 10 grand. My grandma was in the hospital for 4 days. She had a heart issue. It was 60,000. 60,000 for 4 days. Yeah. Unreal. Okay, here we are. This is the aluminum spot, people. as we continue to be, I'm your guide, as I try to find where the uranium could possibly be. We know of another cave structure over here, which is just possible that it could be here. And if it's not, I could go insane. I could go insane. I'm trying to keep it together just for my audience, and because my girl doesn't like when I get upset. Okay, so here we go. Here we are. I think this is an this is the osmium cave. Isn't it? Yes, it is. Yep. I don't want osmium. It was free, but 11 hours was really painful. With 3 delocated bones. Oh my god. Are you okay? What the heck happened? Hell? 3. This is the reason why you gotta stop being a vigilante, Dr. Monkey. Going out there every single night and fighting crime. Alright? I already know you're tough. But, I mean, you're the doctor. You're not, you know? You're not going to doctors. You are the doctor. By the way, what would you charge? Okay, I'm just wondering. I need doctor advice. Maybe you could be my new doctor. When I am rich enough, I can hire you. It was a bit of an go crash with a 95 mile per hour. I'm sorry, 95 kilometers. Apparently, we're not using miles, which we all know is number 1. Against a tree? Oh my god. Are you okay? Holy crap. I'm so sorry to hear that. I really, really am. That is nuts. Absolutely crazy. I'm glad that you're okay. I had an uncle get into a crash, and he never actually recovered. So he actually has a major brain injury, and it was really sad. It really is. He wasn't wearing a helmet though, and I don't even know if him wearing it would have helped, but he's never recovered. My grandma takes care of him, and it's really sad because he was a adrenaline junkie, a guy that go out there all the time and hunt and stuff like that, and yeah, he didn't make it. I'm so glad that you were okay, Dr. Monkey. Yeah, I wondered how am I alive normally with 14, I would have been dead. Yeah, I mean, that's nuts. It's absolutely crazy. I'm glad you're okay. There are 2 uranium caves on different ends of the map. The first one is in the northeast corner of the Highlands region. 1,785. Second deposit is in the sinkholes in the Great Desert, coordinates 583. In the Great Desert. Well, we're pretty close to the Great Desert, aren't we? Isn't that over here? I think it's over here. Or is it back there? Oh, I think it's... There's one desert here, but I don't think it's this desert. You're talking about the other one, I think. Yeah, because we're going in the negatives. We've got to go the other direction. 50 per hour. Oh my goodness, you sound like my kind of doctor. Okay, we're going back. Thank you so much, Alex, for the hint. Onward! I yawn. It's been a long day, though. Mondays are crazy. Crazy daisy. Can we get to the desert over here? I know there's a desert over here, but I'm still going negative. I was thinking it was over here, because there's a big desert region. But you said 58.3. Well, it's not this desert region, that's for certain. That's okay, we're gonna find it. We just have to go. I know the basic field medic knowledge, so I can treat a gunshot, and stab wound. I Goodness gracious. If I start getting shot and I get that popular, I need a bodyguard. Doctor, you're going to have to do 2 different tasks. You're going to be part doctor, part bodyguard for me. Yep. And I'll pay you handsomely. Okay, so we're going the right direction now. We're almost there. Great Divine. Some areas out here. I've never been out here. Kind of went around the perimeter this way. Not too much, I don't think. Okay, we're finally going into the positives. Thank goodness for that crack. Oh, Jiffy. Good thing I know how to use weapons of every kind. See, this is great. Dr. Monkey, this is absolutely perfect. You'll be an assassin and a medically knowledged doctor. We're gonna make a great team. Okay, 5, 8, 3. Okay, so here. And then we need 36. So I'm looking for a cave. Somewhere around here. Okay, let's find the 583. So it's around here, isn't it? There's got to be some stupid cave out here. And I have blueprints for a nuclear missile head. Oh my god. What are you gonna do with that? Good. Is it up? It could possibly be up. This looks like you could go up. I don't know. Let's see if we can fly on top of it, can we? 583. I'm not seeing it here. Wait a minute. Wait a moment. We're on the wrong rock. This is it. This is it. Yeah, this is the opening. This makes sense. It would be around here. 583? I mean, I would have thought it would be here. 583. I mean, that's right here. They go this way or that way. Interesting area. It's gotta be over here. It's got to be. There's some spot where it opens up. There it is. Nice. Oh my goodness gracious. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes. One right there. Can I only do one in here? Oh, it really doesn't like the ground, does it? Huh. I don't know. Come on, give me 2. Oh, don't be like that. Does it only allow 1? I think it might only allow 1, guys. Put 1 there. Oh, there we go. And I saw it turn green. Oh, right there. Perfect. Okay, there's 3. So we want to supply. You're amazing, Alex. Thank you. You're absolutely amazing. I like it how you gave me the coordinates, but then you had me find it. That was the cool thing to do. There we are. Everything's gonna be better now, but man, is it gonna take forever for robots to get out here. This is a long jaunt. I'm gonna have a lot of things to be doing. Okay, supplies. I guess I should be doing all of these because I don't know what it might pick up, but I don't want anything to clog this thing, you know? So maybe I should be doing each one iridium too, just in case. All right, so that one did each one. What am I missing here? Titanium. That's what I was missing. And that one also titanium. There we go. Did nothing but Google and paste the answer. Well, you're awesome. You're absolutely awesome. You might have only done that, but you helped me out greatly. And that's the whole thing. I like it. I like a little hints here and there. See, that's not a bad thing. A little hint here and there is great. It's when people give everything away, you know, some sort of major event. That's the only thing I don't want to hear. When they kind of say that somewhere in the vicinity. That's always great. Had no idea if it was even the right answer. Oh my gosh. So anyway, back to the nuclear bomb that Dr. Monkey has. I mean, this is kind of concerning. I didn't know if we were gonna have enough space, so I didn't want to grab that right away. This is kind of concerning, but you know, I mean, there are some good things. I mean, if anybody, you know, has problems, I can actually say, hey, I have a friend that, you know, has nuclear stuff, nuclear knowledge, and he'll take care of it. Nobody's gonna mess with me. I'm gonna do fine. So I kind of like this. This is good networking. I haven't had a nuclear friend, but now I do, and you guys are absolutely amazing. We found the uranium. Our GTIs are going, they're click-clacking now. Nicing up. I think it was the butterflies. Butterflies really, they added some niceness in there. This area has not changed much. I will say that this is one spot that's kind of the same. It's taken a little while to move and change. Going back in this direction, here we are. And the water, I don't think we need any algae yet. We really maxed on it. I'd like to see my little robots going though. I wonder where they're at. Kind of like to see them moving. I haven't seen. Oh, there they are. There's one of them. Hello, little guy. So they're going all different directions. And now we really just need to really work on making more of them. So that's the key. That's the end. We get these all automated, I think. I don't know how many we're going to need. But if they fill up stuff like they do... Oh yeah, that's what I should just keep doing this. I've got a sort box for a reason, so use it. Alright, there's all that. Get that out of there. And then this osmium. That is full, I think. Okay. Osmium we've got too much of. We have so much in there. I just want to get this out. I know you're going to cringe when I do this, but just don't. Alright. There we go. Oopsie. Oh! Oh no. Okay, there we are. Uncommon larvae, you going back in here. And now robot time. So, definitely nice food. Put this in here. Get this thing about full. Okay, now we're on to about selling food. Finally starting to get that worked up and good. Oh my gosh, I gotta check out my plants. Okay, growth is 10%. What? Oh, it's just one of them? I kind of would have thought it would have popped up a little bit more. I guess it's got more coming. Not ready yet. Go to Hades. All right, well, that'll take a little while, but at least it's kind of going. Let's put the beans in there. And then now I need myself some engines. And they're right there. How many do we have right now? Okay, we've got a couple. So we'll just rock and roll, and then we look at our uranium here. It's taken from here. Should have been. What are we using up? Why are you not doing that? Super alloy, are we out? No. Not right. Just not right. That's gonna set my droids to go flipping crazy. Every time they start building these super alloys, it pulls from everything. The biggest thing that we need a maximum is aluminum. I want to see how that's been doing. Oh wow. Okay, so they can go a while. Now we just let that sit, guys. Let it sit and bake it up. Food's maxed, so we're gonna get this into selling the food. We've got the 2 rockets going, and Riley, I'm sure, will start to like that. And then we have a few things that we opened up. The most recent one was the aquarium. I'm gonna build it right now. I don't care if it uses one of the chips. I've gotta see this thing. Just have to see it. Okay, so here it is. It's an oxygen and a superalloy. Okay. Let's come out here and grab 1 oxygen. And 1 oxygen and 1 superalloy. And then we just need a fertilizer T2. You planning to get little fishies? I would like little fishies. I would like little fishies. I want to get this built. Go down there and get the stuff. I think... The heck is this doing in here? Oh. I think we need phytoplankton and mutagen T3 for some eggs. So I think we're going to be able to do this. I'm excited. I have my first fish. You know what I'm saying? Let's grab a T2 here. Got tons of that. And we're going to build our first one right here. Okay, that's a little bit bigger than I thought. Wow. All right, let's put it... My goodness, it really wants the whole room, doesn't it? Well, that's nice looking. Okay. So this is the aquarium. I'm guessing we need 2 things of the eggs. So let's go down there. We've got the tree of life working. I don't know why I just drank water since I'm going down there anyway, but whatever. Jack, good to see you back. Good to see you. I saw you pop up sometimes that I'm in the middle. Looking good. Well, thank you. So here's some phytoplankton. I should have it grabbing here. I should have it supplying each one of these, so we don't have to come down here each time. So let's get those working. And then we need to find a place that takes them. So how do I get the 10-year return info? Oh! I'll definitely help you out, Jack. I actually have it saved. So, all you do is... Let me just go get that. So, head over to portfolioslabs.com. So that's portfolioslab.com. So you're gonna get to that site, and when you get to that site, you're gonna put in the search. So just for an example, in the search, I'd put MSFT, which is Microsoft. When it searches Microsoft, if you scroll down, you will see a return section. It says return. It'll say period, 1 month, 6 month, year to date, 1 year, 5 year annualized, 10 year annualized. And there you go. So. All right, let's come on back up. And let's go get these in there. This is great. Look at all these butterflies. Holy smokes. Craziness. That is awesome. Those were the 250s. Those were the Chevronis, maybe, or chevrons. I always want to say chevron. Okay, so phytoplankton needs a spot, as it's pulling from that tree of life, which is great. And so I'm gonna grab a little spot here. I think we're gonna put it right next to him. And we're just gonna say, I guess, what would you call it? I want to write out that whole word. Phyto. That's a good way to do it. Phyto. And then it is going to demand all three of them. For the REIT doesn't show up on the website for some reason. Okay, is it on the NASDAQ, Jack? Is it on the stock market? I'd hope you pick one of those. What did I put in here now? Oh yeah, I forgot. I've got to grow it. So here we are. So phytoplankton B. Mutagen 3. Okay. Mutagen 3. Fertilizer. Wow, this is actually not that hard. Phytoplankton. On the Toronto one, yes. Okay, well, if it's not on that one, then if it's not in the actual stock market of, like, you know, Wall Street, I'm talking about that, like worldwide stock market, then it might not be in there, I guess. I personally then would just take, it's all you have to do is you would just go to Google, okay? Just go to Google, and in Google, you're just gonna put in whatever your, you know, whatever the abbreviation is for the stock. So MSFT or whatever it is, and then you're gonna just put annualized return 10 years after. And then whatever you find for that's what the average is over 10 years for it. All right, let's go on back over here, guys. And we're gonna make the egg. Okay, this is exciting. All right, we're finally here. And I don't know how many of these bees that we have. Could make a few of them. What the heck, right? Let's make a few of them. The mutagen, I don't think we have much of. Okay, we only got one more. Okay, let's not get too crazy. We can always make more, but I think this needs 2. So let's go over here and put it in this one. Oh, that already had those in it. All right, give me that rare larvae. I actually have to wait for it to be clicked and then move on. Because if you do it too quickly, it will not like you for some reason. So you gotta slow down your roll when you're doing it. So yeah, tell me what you see, Jack. Okay, so this one is at 98%. So we're gonna grab those golden fish eggs. Yes. And we're gonna put them in there. Oh my gosh, we have fish. Yes. Oh, that is awesome. Nice. This one's at 58. So now we finally have started to push on that. This is so great. Let's actually go back here. Look at our command center. Here we are. And animals are now really going up. An increase really took off. That's awesome. That is really cool. Okay. So let's go get that other one in there. We finally, actually, you know what? I should look where our progress is while I'm here. So our progress is amphibians. Yeah, we're almost there. So we should start seeing fish in the world now, out there. I would think, just like with the insects and the larvae, we should start to see it as soon as we started to build this. If my presumptions is right. I have to see here. The one that we just did, though, my gosh, this is so crazy. So in itself, the incubator doesn't really do anything. So if this just sits in here, it doesn't do anything. But these ones are 200. So they're not quite what the other ones were, but they're still good. So we're gonna put those in there. Now we got a little bit of fish competition. That is awesome. That is so cool. So let's go outside. Let's actually see if the fish have started to populate outside. I don't think that's the case, but I want to see if I see any. I'm not seeing them out here yet. So it doesn't look like it. I guess we'd have to put fish out here, wouldn't we? And we just put them in here? I wonder what happens, like how you get them in there. Because the larvae just kind of appeared. So I kind of thought it might be the same case with this. It's hard to imagine that this is where we started. Wow. That's crazy. All right, let's go back on up. We got a lot of droids to make. Got droids to make. And that's just going to help us become more and more efficient here. Getting as many as we could possibly get. So what did you find out, Jack? What's the annualized return? What's the average? Don't leave us in suspense. We want to hear. Come on now. I got 2 mosquito bites on my foot and they're freaking me out. I got a whole bunch on the back of my leg, Dr. Monkey. Probably about a month ago, like July 4th weekend, you know, there's fireworks going on. And these huge, huge welts. It was bad. I mean, really bad. Let's look at this machine here. So it says 16 drones so far. So both of them are kind of working out like that. So I think inventory demanding algae. Okay. Inventory supplying. So let's see what we can do to get that increased. I heard this machine going, I think. Let's see if it's almost done with these alloys. Oh, yeah, there's no robots to take them out. That's all right. Let's build some robots. Help them out, right? How many we got? All right, that'll help a little bit. Autocrafter is one of the greatest things in the world. Okay, so now we got a new fleet. I think that's it. Take these on out. Add them. Should speed up things even more. And I'm just going to keep going. There we get those guys out there. More engines now. See how that uranium is looking. Oh, it's looking really good. So we can go all the way here. And now it's just a matter of getting more and more of these guys going. Eventually we'll start to probably see trails of them. I'm so pumped. I really like this room setup too. I'm starting to get it down more from where I put things. Man, it's nice. This is nitrogen. Wow, nitrogen is maxed. Okay, is that all of it? Nope. So we ran out of something else. Probably iridium rods. Yep, okay. So at that point now, I want to do iridium rods. Oh, I just realized it's already the 1st of August for me. Yeah, isn't it crazy how fast time flies? It really is something else. It just flies by. It really does. All right, let's see here. Iridium now. This is gonna really help us, I think, get to where we need to go. But now it just makes me think that we need at least one more out there. Okay, so there's that done. Take that last one. I can help out. I can help out robots. It's okay. It's okay, I got it. I used to do this all by myself, so no worries. We have enough circuits for them. There we go. Now we're getting a line. Feels like March was 3 days ago. I get you. I do. I understand that totally. I mean, this year has flown by. Also, it's because, like, my girlfriend moved in with me, and she has to move back out and go back to school in her master's, of course, at the end of September. And so when she moved in at the beginning of the summer, I was just like, oh, this is the best thing ever. And it feels like you have so much time, right? And then you realize you're already in August. It's like, oh my gosh. So times fly by. Best I can find is the 5-year average dividend yield. Oh, not the dividend. No. You want to actually find out what the actual interest that you accumulate. What is the annualized interest? Dividend's nice, but you need that too. After the summer break, I am in 9th grade. Oh, really? 9th grade. Congratulations. That's huge, man. That's really, really huge and stuff like that. So that would be your first year of high school for you. Good for you, man. Good for you. Oh, I'm not splying this. But yeah. So how do you feel like? Are you feeling good about it? You a little bit nervous, or are you just ready for high school? Beans. Beans. Did I take that out? Where did that seed go? We don't have the original high school. Oh, okay. So what do you have? Oh, these don't give you back. I just realized something. These don't give you back the seeds. Why did I not get the seeds back? I always got the seeds back from the other thing. This is weird. So what do you exactly have? Explain to me the whole high school thing if you don't have the original. Tell me what you got. Things taking forever. I have to build more of these. I don't think it gave me the seed back out there. So that's kind of freaky. Have this thing keep making food. Oh, this is not demanding. That might be why. Okay, so you here, you can start to make food. We switch after 6 into continuing school till 10th grade. Then you have your high school diploma and other diplomas. Man, that's still awesome though. That's pretty dang cool. That's awesome. So are you excited? I mean, this is a big step, right? This one right here. Supply. Supply. Okay, so I think that's worked out. For diplomas to other schools. Okay. Now, is there a school that you really want to go to in particular? Do you have anything that with your mind set on it, or? I don't know why those are not set up. They should be. Weird. DM'd you. Do want to make sure. Oh, okay. Well, let me take a look real quick here. Let me take a quick look. It is that time of night too, guys. So we're going to have to end it here. I don't want to end it here. I know. We finally get to having fish. It's growing. Everything's going. The GTI's through the roof. We're moving up. 265 GTI. It is absolutely amazing. So now that we've got the droids going more and more, tomorrow's going to be another amazing thing. So I will see you guys then. I'll take a look at that jack right after. You guys have yourself a wonderful night. And congratulations, Dr. Monkey, on moving, on to the next spot. It's going to be exciting. I hope that you have a wonderful job, a wonderful idea of where you want to go. And if you don't, that's okay. I hope. And make sure you get some sleep, because it's 2 a.m. You need some sleep, buddy. Get in that bed, wherever you sleep. Dr. Monkey, whatever. I guess if you're Dr. Monkey, get in the tree. If you got a tree fort, then sleep in there. Do something, but you gotta get some rest. You guys have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow, live at 5, every day. You guys are great. See you soon.